Hello, everybody. Today I'm here with the brand new update to Dr. Mario World. Here I'm trying to unlock some new characters. It's not gonna go so well. I'm really hoping to get Dr. Dolphin and possibly Nabbit as well, but so far nothing has gone my way. But I do level up some other characters a bit more, so that's alright, I suppose. But yeah, I recorded this last night, and now I'm starting to upload it this morning. I couldn't record my voice last night, but I was able to get the recording of me beating all the levels. A few of them took a few tries, but they were not too bad in my opinion. There have definitely been worse to the beginning of new areas. But yeah, I'm gonna talk you through some of them. Some of them have some challenges or things that you should know, some tips if you're having some trouble, and I'll go through that for everybody today. But yeah, I was excited to get this last set of levels, and I'm hoping that some new characters and worlds will be able to be data mined soon. Maybe an update will come out since we're not sure what the next few worlds will be, assuming that there are a few more worlds and everything. So yeah, I'm hoping that will happen soon. I'm really looking forward to that. But anyways, let's see the first level here. Now, like I said, I recorded this last night, so I'm not gonna really remember everything either. So I might be kind of a little forgetful on some things, but I'll try my best to remember. Also, I equipped these assistants here, and I don't think the blue one helps me. I don't remember if the red one does, but that's kind of my bad. Don't follow the assistants I do here. Definitely go for the ones that actually give you points, like the light blue one or the green one. I think there are red ones, so you can keep the red one. But yeah, here's the first level. Now, if you're not sure what to start with, you can see those first two lines there, right down the middle pretty much. Those viruses need to all be taken out, so just work your way down. I got pretty lucky with the double colored capsules that I got, but sometimes you have to use some of your ones that aren't working out to get a few single capsules going, so you can get the rest of them there. And you do have to clear all of the viruses down there before you can do anything else. So yeah, just make sure you get the right colors and everything to bring down there. And then you need to unlock these locks. You definitely have to do green first, and then you can do the red and the blue one. And once you unlock that, it's just a matter of getting those keys down to the doors. And sometimes you will have to kind of build up a little bit in order to get those barrels out, because those barrels will cause a few problems, I'm sure. They will take a few hits, and the viruses near them won't allow you to hit them enough to clear them out as you go, so you will have to come back to some of them. But yeah, you see me clearing out this left side here. Now I have all those doors left to still unlock. The keys really don't get in your way in this level, which is really nice because I'm used to that being a problem. But the keys pretty much go straight down to their doors, so that shouldn't be an issue. But as you can see, what I did there was I left that virus so that I could hit those doors one last time, so I don't have to travel all the way back up to the top to get those barrels one last time. Now I'm all the way at the bottom here, and I only have to stack up a few capsules to get the last set there. And now I start to kind of move to the left as well, but I just need a few reds to get that last barrel. But yeah, now that I didn't hit those top barrels as I was over there, now I have to come back and hit them one last time before I can complete the level. So I definitely could have done this one better. But yeah, it was my first experience. I also screwed up with that, putting that blue under the red. I could have cleared a lot quicker if I hadn't done that. But the 3-star, like the points that you need to 3-star it, were not very high. And I think I experienced that with every level. I never have a problem 3-starring any of them so far. I just had a problem clearing some of them because your first one through is kind of just seeing what this level is like. And this next one here was the first one that I had to do another time. So let's go in and see what this one is like. I don't even remember. Alright, so this one, I don't remember exactly what I did wrong. But basically, you're trying to get into the top middle there, get that bomb or the exploders exposed, so you can clear out a lot of those crates. I forgot to mention what doctors would be good with the last level. I don't know, maybe Peach because they had those long lines of barrels. But anyways, this one would probably be good with Roy just because there's so many crates that you need to get rid of. But maybe someone like Donkey Kong could hit the exploders in those specific areas, because I should have brought a red down there right away to hit those bombs. You can see there's a little bit of space, but they're gonna get filled up when I don't do that. Like right there, that red would have been perfect to bring down there. So whenever you get a chance like that to hit some of the ones at the lower section, definitely do that before they get all filled up, because that allows you to not have to worry about it later. There'll be less to clear out at the end. But yeah, you don't have to hit every crate. You just have to be able to access each of the viruses, and the blue ones at the bottom are really covered up and will take a lot of hits. But yeah, you do end up spending a lot of your capsules on the beginning, just getting through the initial part. But then you might feel like you don't have a lot of capsules left, but the exploders will really take care of a lot of the rest of the level. As you can see there, they hit the boxes a lot of times, and the other side is going to be even better for me. As soon as I can reach it, I just need to get some more greens and everything. But I was also able to get to that blue, which kind of, you know, it finishes the level for me. I've cleared out all the crates I really need to, beside that one in the middle, which will be hit by the bombs a few times. But yeah, I just need to bring some greens down there. But the flasks, I'm pretty sure, only spawn bombs, so it's not really a bad thing to get the flasks going, if you know what I mean. Like, they're gonna spawn bombs, which will always be helpful. So you might as well let them go as much as you want. There's no need to try and preserve, like, you don't want to try to not set off the flask, if you get what I mean. It doesn't stop you from anything. But yeah, just remember to hit those floating viruses 3 times and everything, and that level's alright. And I got a pretty small reward. I don't know if it goes up in increments. I do like when the flying boxes, or whatever it's called, when they are around for like 40 hours like it says there, because then I don't have to worry about being on the game at a specific time. I can just get it whenever I need to. But anyways, this is another one that I had to try multiple times, but I did the same strategy both times. I get rid of the 3 in the middle, kind of on either side of the electric boxes, just kind of alternating, and then you hit that virus when the electric box is ready for you, and then you line up 3 on the side to get rid of those other electric boxes there, so you can get access to the virus underneath it, and then continue alternating back and forth like that through the level. And you also need to get all the coins, which means hitting those boxes in the middle. I think Wendy would be really good for this one, just because the majority of your time at the beginning is just you hitting the electric boxes, and then the end is going back through to hit the boxes. You wouldn't even have to worry about the boxes if you just bring in Wendy, and she'll hit them all a few times for you, and then you should just get the other ones by hitting them 1 or 2 more times. It would definitely save you some time in that matter. But another thing about this level is you don't have to clear out all the electric boxes. So what I would do is focus on one side here. Now I focus on the left, and you only need to get rid of the electric boxes near one side of those blocks, and then the other side, don't waste any capsules on it. That was a mistake I made in the first one, or the first time I played this level. I didn't have enough capsules to complete the level, but you shouldn't have a problem with that here. So yeah, you should just focus on one side and then move back to the blocks whenever you're done with that. As you can see, I used some of the blues to do that, and then I hit this red one here, and now I can get to those blocks on the one side and I don't have to worry about the other side. So now I just need to bring some reds down to that virus. Doesn't even matter if I clear out any of those electric boxes or anything. And then I just have to hit the remaining blocks. I was a little worried about my score, but this green one kind of got in the way too. But we did it just fine. Like I said, I didn't have a problem with any of the scores. I did bring in 1 point boosting assistant, which was able to help me. But other than that, it wasn't necessary. So yeah, I don't have anything else to say about this level here. We just have to do these a few more times. You can see I'm getting a 3 stars just by hitting it one last time. And we still have 3 capsules anyways. So yeah, I would recommend Wario, but also if you got Wendy, it would be really good to use her too, if you're having trouble with Wario or anything. But yeah, let's move on to the next one here. Again, I don't remember what this one is. Okay, so this one, you need to bring 2 red capsules down to the middle to hit that bomb right away. There's absolutely nothing else you can do. So just do that as quickly as possible. Look for a way to get some reds down there. They have to be single capsules, so just make your way down there, and once you hit those, then you can start working on the rest. Now, the coins aren't necessary to complete the level, but you do have to get those unlocked. So I just started going right for the coins. There are a few ways to kind of hit multiple at once by getting in 3 lined up in those middle sections there. And I also hit that virus there because eventually I will need to clear all the viruses. But the main point of getting into the middle section of to the locked up coins is to get those 2 viruses that are in ice in the middle of them, and then of course the ones underneath those. But yeah, like I said, you don't have to focus on the coins once they're all unlocked. You just have to get rid of the ones that are near the viruses so that you can work on them too. So there are a few ways of, you know, getting to the coins and everything, and you can see my strategy kind of didn't go all that great. Like you can see, I'm trying to get a blue over there, but I'm having a little bit of trouble with that. But I just have to line it up a little bit. And yeah, I'm just kind of waiting for me to get that blue. There we go. So now that section unlocks there. Now what I tried to do was save that shell for when it can, like, for when it will also hit those coins that are still locked up, if that makes sense. So I try to get rid of all the coins first before hitting that shell. It's probably not necessary, but you can see how I do that. I start working on the top first, and since those boxes or those crates are mostly already cleared out, I can just get to that middle one without using the shell. But I do use a little bit of a different strategy later, and I really like how that worked out actually. But yeah, we get rid of all those coins up top, and now we can start bringing stuff down and everything. I use those reds there, and now if I hit the shell here, it will hit all the coins before it heads over there, which will unlock the coins, and will hit everything while still saving me some capsules because I used the shell, which you're gonna see right now. So it hits that final coin, it all unlocks, and then it hits those 2. So that I thought that was a really good strategy that I didn't completely mean to do, but just ended up working for me when I got to it. But yeah, like I said, you don't have to hit all the coins, although you're almost definitely going to anyways. So then it's just a matter of getting the rest of the viruses and everything. And like I said, I didn't have too many problems with a lot of these levels, although I did try a few of them a couple of times. The time stages I also thought were some of the easier ones, but I also had to redo, I think, one of them like 3 times maybe, just because there was a lot going on and everything. Of course, I'll talk about that when we get to it. But yeah, I thought all these levels were fairly simple this time around. I'm wondering if other people have the same experience and everything. And I'm curious to see if the rest of the world will be any harder. I haven't played any of the other levels yet. I'm going to do that after this video. But here's another heart themed stage with bombs. Like, we've had a stage with this before, but it is a kind of a different strategy. And I messed it up the first time, so if you're curious on what to do, here's what you gotta do. You gotta hit all the bombs first, and then work your way up through the bottom, because you need to get those extra capsules by hitting that blue extra capsules pill. I don't know what that is. What do they call it? I don't know. But yeah, you have to hit it a few times because it's in a barrel. But just get to it as soon as you can. Like, I got it with like 15 or 14, what was it at? But I got plenty of capsules. As you'll see, I finished with quite a lot. But once you get to that, the extra capsules, little pill thing, you just have to hit all the viruses all the time. And then you do have to get all the coins, but I never aimed for the coins, and you can see I already have them all. So it shouldn't be a problem getting the coins. It's just, the main problem is getting that blue one and that red one on the side there. Now I got lucky with that blue one, but the red one I'm gonna have to build up a little bit to be able to hit it. But then after that it just moves out and you can hit it somewhere else. Now I never had a problem where like a floating virus went into the middle and caused any problems like that, like in the middle of those blocks. But I'm curious if that could happen. It seems like they try to stay low, but like that could definitely ruin your run, I would think, if you couldn't get the right colors or anything like that. But yeah, it does seem like they try to stay to like the bottom 2 or 3 rows. Yeah, so you shouldn't have a problem with that. I had to get that red one last. But yeah, like I said, don't focus on the electric boxes. The coins will basically clear themselves, and you just need to get rid of all the viruses. So make that your focus. As you can see, I had 14 capsules left, which is the amount that I got from the extra capsules, I just realized. So you didn't even need to do that, really. Either way, now we're moving on to the time stages for World 16. And this first one here, I got on my first try and everything. We're gonna collect all our rewards, of course. And I think we maybe, oh no, we open up some more at the end of the video to try and get some new characters and everything. But yeah, here's 16A. As you can see, there are no viruses or anything. So what you're doing is getting all the coins down the middle, which is kind of like the same with that first level we had today, where you're just getting capsules down the middle of each row and hitting everything. The electric boxes alternate a little bit, but in my experience I didn't even have a problem clearing them out. I didn't really focus on the electric boxes all that much, but you are going to have to hit them because they're in between the keys and the doors. So you might have to focus on them a little bit, but like I said, I never had a problem with them. And also these stages use green, light blue, and pink. I think this one just had green and pink actually. But your points boosting assistants are going to be a little bit different in those situations. So if you're having a problem with points, you're going to want to bring in different assistants. But yeah, when you clear out all the coins, then you can get to the shells at the bottom. And you really don't have to hit the shells if you don't want to, but those make it easy to get rid of everything at the very end. These few electric boxes do cause a few problems, but yeah, I hit that one shell and then I was able to just hit all these coins here with the greens and everything, so it wasn't necessary to get to that pink shell or anything, and I had plenty of time, so I wasn't too worried about it. So yeah, I didn't even use the right color boosting assistance, but I still had plenty of time and plenty of points, and that was my first try as well, and I kind of just booked it at the beginning because I knew that I just had to get rid of all those coins and everything. This next level is the one that I had a little bit of trouble on. I think I tried it 3 times, as I said before, but there really isn't a strategy to it, I don't think. I really did just, I see a color, I go for the color that is nearest to me, and some of the color boxes get in the way, so you have to hit those later as well. But yeah, maybe if you couldn't bring in Wario, you could bring in Larry, and you could get rid of all of the colored boxes in your way. Isn't there one that clears out iced viruses too? I don't even remember, but if there is, that one would be good as well. Or just like a Bowser or anything like that. But as you can see, I'm really just throwing capsules everywhere. If the color matches up, I use it. If there's a color box in the way, I try to get it as quickly as possible. But other than that, it's just hitting the viruses when I can. And I basically did the same thing all 3 times, and I guess this time I was just quick enough. I really don't know what kind of strategy I would say to do besides, you know, just doing as quickly as possible. Now, I always used to do the pausing trick where you pause it and kind of look at your surroundings and everything, but I haven't done it recently just because I didn't feel like I needed to, and I kind of wanted the challenge of doing it for real. And I didn't need to do it in any of these, but you definitely could do it if you're having a hard time, and you can think about some of your actions a bit more before you do them. But yeah, I didn't need to do it. I still had a pretty good amount of time left over, thanks to Wario and everything. But yeah, I made that kind of look easy, but that was my 3rd try, like I said, so, or even my 4th try. So there are some difficulties that can come from that. Just keep trying, I'm sure you'll get it. Moving on to the last one here. A lot of it is just remembering where the right color viruses are. I remembered where this pink one is at the very beginning and went straight for it. And I knew the rest of them were mostly blue. But your problem might be that you don't know what the color is and you're just sitting there waiting for it, and that might waste some of your time. But when you don't have, like, I've used most of my pinks to get to those coins in the middle there. And yeah, just whenever you don't need to use one of the colors, you can just start working on the coins in the middle. You do have to clear out the entire stage. Everything on stage needs to be gone by the time you finish the level. So yeah, all the crates, all of the viruses, all of the coins. So maybe, again, Roy would be good for this one because there are a lot of crates. I never really focused on the crates as far as I remember. Maybe there were a few at the end that I tried to hit and went out of my way or something. But I really don't remember the crates being a problem. And at this point, it's really just throwing capsules down on the floating ones. Of course, the clouds don't follow them, so once you hit them once, you know what they are for the rest of the level. But it really is just lining up the colors at the end here, hitting the last few coins as well as you go. But the coins will basically be hit as you clear out the viruses anyways, so there really is no need to focus on either the crates or the coins because they will be hit as you go, no matter what. So yeah, I had a pretty good amount of time left over at the end here. Of course, I do have to get these pinks a little bit more. And yeah, as you can see, I had those crates a little bit stacked up still, and I will have to hit them a few more times. The pinks are still around them and everything, so that wasn't a problem. And I did cut it a little close on the time, but easily 3 stars. I think no matter how you play this level, you're gonna get 3 stars, just because there's so much going on on the stage. You can bring in the point boosting assistance if you're a little worried about that. But yeah, that was all the levels for today. Like I said, I'm gonna open a few more of the pulls, whatever you want to call it, the gacha, with the few coins and tickets that I have. Of course, I'll have a few more coins and tickets that I can use later in these videos, but at this point I'm kind of doubting that I'll get a new character. I would love to get Dolphin or Nabbit, but it's just a matter of luck, I suppose. I haven't had any so far. But yeah, even after I beat all these levels, I'm still going to try to get those new characters anyways. But yeah, I'm going to work on the next video now, so thanks for watching, and I'll see you then. Goodbye.